الدكتور طبعا لي مستاهل والسفير الارتيري، ويعطيكم العافيه ان شاء الله ما قصرتم. والقصيده تقول طبعا تحيه حق الدكتور الماليزي طبعا دكتور ليم، نقول له مرحبا بك مرحبا دكتور ليم، مرحبا بك مرحبا دكتور ليم، مرحبا عد حبات الرمل ويا الزهر والسلام الاولي للحاضرين، عد همال المزن ويا المطر، مؤتمرنا غير بوجود الأمين صاحب إحساس البداوة والحضر، الأمين ابن الأمين ابن الأمين محمد الكلداني يكفينا فخر. مؤتمرنا غير بوجود الأمين صاحب إحساس البوادي والحضر، الأمين ابن الأمين ابن الأمين محمد الكلداني يكفينا فخر. منتجات الخير في DXN والوقاية من العلاج أكبر مفر من ماليزيا والكويت للحاضرين، حبيت أهلني كل من جانا وحضر، حبيت أهني كل من جانا وحضر، وسلامتكم يعطيكم العافية. والحين حبايبنا حيوا معانا فرقتكم الأولى المتميزة بالزي الرسمي والفن الكويتي الأصيل، علشان نوري الجميع الموجودين هنا فرقة أنور الشامي الشعبية، يعطيكم العافية.
وصلنا على الكويت نزلين على القام، والشيخ يا ابو ناصر عزك لنا دام. اي والله وصلنا من علينا نبغي اهلنا يا ابو ناصر بنشوف اللي يعاه. الله 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 عزك لنا دام. وين الصبغة وين؟ فوق 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 كل الكويت كلهم، وكل الكويت كلهم، وشعب الكويت خياله، وعلى برزة الراية، وعلى برزة الراية، ويا زين صباح بينهم، ويا زين صباح بينهم، الكويت بينهم، اسواق العيد غيرهم، ويا زين ابو فيصل بينهم، وسموا قولوا بأمان الله، وعلى الكويت حيا بالله، وعلى الكويت حيا بالله. أنا كويتي أنا قولوا فعل وعزومي قوية، وأنا كويتي أنا عن موقفي تحت الجابرية، وأنا الله وعزومي قوية، وأنا تحت الجابرية، الله تحت الجابرية، فوق 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 تحت الجابرية. تبون نسمع عاشوا روح يلا عطى فوق 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 صبقة 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 يلا 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 هو بالماي هو عاشوا عاشوا. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I think many of us expatriates who have been here in Kuwait for so many years have not seen such a wonderful performance. We should thank DXN for that. Can we hear for DXN, please? I am sure that all of you must be wondering, what is she talking so much about? We are all eager to meet and to talk, to listen to Dr. Lim. So I would like to invite DATO Dr. Lim onto the stage, please, to say a few words.
So thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning, DXN. Yeah. So, DXN number one. Yeah. So today I'm very happy to meet all of you here. So this is the first time I come to Kuwait. Actually, I have been trying to come to this place for quite some time. So today the dream is come true. So I can meet all of you here. Thank you very much. Actually, nowadays, if you come to Malaysia also, you can see many people from the Gulf coming to Malaysia. So at the same time, we also try to come to this beautiful place to look at the scenery here. How is the people here? How is it going here? You see, DXN, we are practicing one world, one market, am I right? Why do we practicing one world, one market? You know why? Because by nature, human beings like to travel. You agree with me? Okay. So DXN, 15 years ago, when we established this company, we have a dream. We have a dream. We want to make people free. Free from three things. First thing, free from all the disease. Freedom of health. Secondly, free from any financial problem. Financial freedom. The third thing is free to move. You want to go anywhere, we can move everywhere. Now, this freedom of movement can be realized through our marketing plan because we are practicing one world, one market system. Under this one world, one market system, when you are a diamond in Kuwait, when you come to Malaysia, are you still a diamond? Yes, you are a diamond. If you go to Hong Kong, are you a diamond? Yes, you are a diamond. That's why the diamond in DXN is an eternal diamond. Yeah. Secondly, we talk about financial freedom. All of us would like to become millionaire, am I right? Yeah, to become millionaire. Now, how to define millionaire? If you have 1 million in the bank, are you a millionaire? If you have 1 million in the bank, are you a millionaire? If you own a house of 1 million, are you a millionaire? No, you're not a millionaire. The definition of millionaire is not you have a million in the bank, you have a house owning have a value of 1 million, or you have a shop lot that's more than 1 million. That is not the definition of millionaire. The definition of millionaire is that every year you are making 1 million, then you are a millionaire. Yeah. So we wanted to realize this dream. I still remember a few years ago when I go to Australia. So at night we have this cruise during this Sydney harbors. So along the harbors, there are many beautiful houses. Just like just now, when on the way to airport to here, in Kuwait here, I see many beautiful houses. Okay. Then in Australia, then I asking the member, how much that houses cost near to the harbor? So they say, oh, Dr. Lim, don't ask about that. It's very costly. I say, even costly, they must have some value. What is the value of the houses there? So they say it costs between $15 million to $30 million. Then I asking the member, do you like to stay into the house there? Then the member said, oh, no, that's too costly for us to stay. Then I asked them, you listen to my question carefully. I am asking you, do you want to stay into the house? I'm not asking you to buy the house. Do you like to stay inside the house or not? Okay. If you don't even have a dream of wanted to stay into the house or that, how can you become a millionaire? So to become a millionaire, it must be started with a dream, a big dream. Yeah. So when I just now along the way, so see all the beautiful houses, I asked our crown diamond from Malaysia, Tajuddin, do you wanted to stay in the holidays? He said, yes, we wanted to stay. So now, how to realize our dream? Is it difficult to realize our dream? Is it difficult to become a millionaire? Under our system, no, it is not difficult. What is important is that you must be like a marathon runner. You know, marathon runner? Yeah. One of my uncle, he is a marathon runner. He like to run this marathon, you know. Every year, during the New Year's Day, you know, everybody is celebrating New Year, but he do not celebrate New Year. He celebrate New Year by running from my town, Alostar, to another town, Gurun, which is about 42 kilometers away. So one day, he invited me to run the marathon together with him. So I'm thinking, after so many years of taking RG and GL, after so many years of taking Ganonama, there shouldn't be any problem. So we started running. But only after 4 to 5 kilometers, you know, we are catching for our breath now. Then I asked my uncle, how is it possible to run 40 kilometers? I am exhausting now. Then he gave me one advice. When you run marathon, you forget about your destination. You forget that you are running. You must enjoy the running. You enjoy the running. You run at the speed which is more convenient to you. Run slowly. When you are tired, you run slowly. When you are not tired, you are running faster. As long as your direction is right, you will reach the destination. Then we forget about running, we forget about marathon, we forget about this thing, we run. Yeah. After many hours, we reach the destination. Now, to become millionaire, it is the same thing. Okay. First thing first, your direction must be right. Okay, must be right. Secondly, when you run this business, run it with a happy heart, happy mind. Do not feel any pressure in the running. Okay. Many people are asking me, they say, Dr. Lim, now your company have go to so many parts in the world. Your company already listed. Why are you still go up to the aeroplane, coming down to the aeroplane, go up to the state, coming down to the state to do genotherapy, to do business throughout the whole world? Are you not feeling tired? Are you not earning enough? They are asking me this question. Then I told them, this is a very wrong question. No? This is a very stupid question. Because when we fix our this, in Malaysia we say matlamat, when we fix our this focus, our aim, so we started running. And we enjoy the running. After whether our company is listed, our company not listed, whether we have $1 million in the bank, whether we do not have $1 million in the bank, that does not matter. What matters is that we enjoy doing the thing. We enjoy doing the thing. So if a thing worth doing, it's worth doing for 10 years' time, it's worth doing for 20 years' time, it's worth doing until the next generation, next 10 generations to come. So in DXN, what is important is that we must follow the system, we hold the system, then every day we are doing. Every day we are running, we enjoy the running. So one day when you wake up, you become a millionaire. As simple as that. Now today, our biggest market, this Gulf area is the third largest biggest market. Our biggest market actually is Philippines. Philippines is the biggest market. I heard a lot of noise here. Must be from Philippines. The second biggest market is from India. India. Hey, no India clapping? The third is from Gulf. Okay. Then Malaysia become number 4th. Now Mexico also coming out very, very quickly. Now I still remember, when we started the business in in Philippines. So our first member in Philippines is Jimmy Kidding. Yeah, Jimmy Kidding. When we first started the business, okay, Mr. Jimmy, he go and distributed this invitation. 200 over invitation. It's not like today, Today we have a few hundred people coming in. So he sent 200 invitation. How many people coming for the meeting? Only 3 people come for the meeting. Okay? 3 people come for the meeting. During halfway of the meeting, 2 people go to the toilet, never come back. So only 1 people is staying. So the meeting failed, nobody joined DXN. So he come to meet me again. I say, you go back to Philippines, you do all over again. Then he do the second meeting, he do the third meeting, and he meet me 4 times in Malaysia and in Indonesia. During the 4th time, after 6 months, the business still do not take off in Philippines. Still do not take off in Philippines. Then he told me, Dr. Lim, the situation is very difficult for me. I think MLM is not easy to do. So I am already over 60. So you please give me one advice. If please give me one advice, I go back, I will follow your advice. If I am successful, it's okay. If I am not successful, I'm going to wash my hand. That's all. No more MLM. So I give him very good advice, $1 million advice. You want to hear my advice? The income of Jimmy Kidding today, every month he can buy 1 house. Every month he can buy 1 house, Okay. So I advise him. Listen carefully, this is my advice. I say, you go back to your house, to your hotel, on the hot shower, take a good hot shower. Okay? Then you sleep well for 1 or 2 nights. You go back to Philippines, you start all over again. Start all over again. Because this is a good system. As long as you stick to the system, you will be successful. So he go back again. Now today, Philippines become the largest market of DXN. Do not what do you call, shout so loud, because here we're coming up very soon. The fastest growing market actually is in the Gulf. For the last few years, is in the Gulf. So what is important now? When you started this business, always remember, any business always starts small. You cannot start big, You always start small. Okay. There are many members in Malaysia. I still remember there's one member in Malaysia. When he joined DXN, he is very excited, So he telephoned here and there, telephone his friend, telephone a lot. So at the end of the month, the telephone bill come is 300 over ringgit, About 300 over this, about $100 US dollars, the telephone bill. And his first check from DXN is 37 ringgit, about $10. So what happened to his wife? His wife very angry. Very angry. He said, you make $100 telephone and you are only making $10. So have a big quarrel with him. With a big quarrel with him, then he come to see me. I say, business must start small. It cannot start big. So continue again. Okay. So at first the wife refused to go with him. But after 2 years, he's getting 30,000 per month. So so what happened to the wife? The wife follow him everywhere. Because worried that maybe he will establish branches elsewhere. So when you start this business, we start small, never mind. Okay, never mind. So there are also, as Digit said, there are many expatriates here. Okay, it's okay because when you establish your position here, when you go back to Philippines, you go back to India, or maybe you go back to Malaysia, you go back to our respective country, we still holding the status. That is the beauty of one world, one market. Okay, so when you go home, you bring together your status and you bring the market back home. That's very, very important. Okay, nowadays, we have been established more than 100 countries now. In more than 110 countries now. There are more than 4 million members have joined DXN. So now, in every meeting, sometimes we have 10 nationalities, sometimes we are 20 nationalities. And DXN, we are truly unite all the people together. And in Malaysia, we have so many type of people in Malaysia. We have Malays, we have Chinese, we have Indian, we have other nationality. And in Malaysia, sometimes we have to use a few languages, no? We use English, we use Malay, we're using Chinese, we're using this Tamil, and sometimes Hindi, to conduct this meeting. But one thing is for sure, in every meeting, people come together, they forget about the races, they forget about the differences. We come for the, common aims, common destination. So finally, one more advice for you to become a successful leaders. If you wanted to become successful leaders, sometimes you need to suffer, amnesia. You know amnesia? Loss of memory. And then you become a successful people. Okay, first thing first, you must forget about the times. So during the meeting, don't keep on watching at your watch, no? Okay, the night is always young. Relax yourself, never look at your watch. So first, you forget about the times. Secondly, you must forget about the praise. Okay, you forget that you're in Kuwait, you forget that you're in the Gulf, you forget where you are, relax. Thirdly, you must forget who you are. Okay, you must forget. You don't think, oh, I am Malaysian, I am Filipino, I am Kuwaiti. No, you forget about yourself, relax yourself. Okay, to be a leader, you sometimes, we must, like a duckling, duckling. So when a duckling, you look at the ducks, when they're cruising on the top of the water, it's very gracious, am I right? They cruising gracious, but if you put a camera below the water, then you see the ducks is paddle frantically. So as the leaders, we must make our mind relax, but we must work hard on our bodies. Okay, so you forget about the times, you forget about the praise, you forget about who you are, you relax yourself, you run your marathon, we stick to the system. So one day, when you wake up, you will become a millionaire. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for such an inspiring and for all the advice. I think you need to give him a better ovation. Can we put your hands together for Dr. Lim? Okay, like Dr. Lim said, DXN is not just another organization where people put in 8 hours of work and get appreciated. Here, to be an achiever, it requires total dedication in terms of time and effort. But the rewards too are unlimited. At DXN, you are the boss, the employee, and at the end of the day, you take home a lot more than what you have given. There is a sense of satisfaction that you have helped so many people to attain good health and also get paid for it. Today, we have gathered here to appreciate such achievers who have worked selflessly and established DXN in Kuwait for the last 2 years. I request DATO Dr. Lim to be on stage. I also request Mr. Sunil Kumar. We would like to invite Mr. Jijit and Mr. Sunil Kumar to come on stage to present the awards. First, we start with the double diamond. Double diamond, Mr. Haider Muhammad Abu Babekar. Next, we have the Executive Senior Star Diamond. It's Mr. Haider Muhammad Abu Babekar. Next, we have the Senior Star Diamond, Mr. Ahmed Mohammed Ismail Dafalla. Mr. Salim Jeronima. Mr. Haider Mohammed Ahmed Babekar. Next, we have the Executive Star Diamond, Mr. Salim Jeronima. That was Mr. and Mrs. Next, we have Jose Pector Barbas, Mr. Anwar Muhammad Abdullah. Mr. Haider Mohammed Ahmed Babekar. Next, we have Star Diamond, Mr. and Mrs. Salim Jeronima. Mr. Pedro Sabado Ramores. Mr. Joe Spector Barabbas. Haider Mohammed Ahmed Babekar. Adam Mohammed Ismail Dafalla. Anwar Mohammed Abdullah. Idris Ali Ahmed. That is Mr. and Mrs. Idris Ali Ahmed. Mr. Abdul Rahim Yusuf Hassan. Elias bin Shaukat. Omar Ali Sheikh Mohammed. Sana Saleh Ahmed. Muhammad Mustafa Ahmed. Eliezer Bugo. Sibol Misa. Now we have the Star Ruby, Cathedral Maura. Mr. and Mrs. Salim Jenorima. Jose Pector Barbas. Anwar Muhammad Abdullah. Mr. Pedro Sabado Ramores. Aidar Muhammad Ahmed Babekar. Yasmin Abdurrahman. Adam Muhammad Ismail Dafala. Edgardo Mangubat. We continue with Star Ruby. Sakina Gadiwala. Virginia Yamael. Ferry Saldo Badota Gamboa. Najat Othman Yusuf. Abdurrahim Yusuf Hassan. Elias bin Shaukat. Arian Ersando. Mr. Muhammad Abdu. Albina Atiga. Sana Saleh Ahmed. Amal Muhammad Jaber. Star Ruby continues. Amal Muhammad Jaber. Omar Ali Sheikh Muhammad. Elizar Bubok. Salaluddin Shatti. Fauzia Modapil Ladang. Monkal Romed. Usman Khoya. Asma Hassan Issa. Muhammad Mustafa Ahmed. Neptune Sakol. Abidin Fatima Adan. Star Ruby continues. Benauddin Tahir. Rebecca Kablayan. Walito Ansan. Suan Missa. Sotero Reyes. Darius Kantahan. Mustafa Ambang. Ahmed Jasim Al-Kandri. Abdullah Al-Memen. Zahara Juma. Fadia Ali. Faiza Ali. With that, we come to the end of Star Ruby. Thank you, Dr. Lim. Thank you, Mr. Jujit and Mr. Sunil Kumar. Thank you, sir. Now it's time for us to listen to a great leader from Malaysia who is a true example of how this business can change the life of a common man. I invite our crown diamond, Mr. Tajuddin bin Awang, to say a few words.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Tajuddin bin Awang from Malaysia, and my wife Fadilah Zakaria. I only study until the third year in secondary school, having only lower certificate of education. And my wife also study until secondary school at third level, lower certificate of education. I took examination for lower certificate of education for 2 times. The first time I failed, only second time I managed to get it. So leaving me, Tajuddin bin Awang, only with lower certificate of education. So with no high qualification, I cannot go further study to university, even though I dream to go for further study. After finish my school, I have to do some part-time work whereby I used to sell fruits, vegetables, and newspapers. After a few years, and I get a job in Department of Agriculture with a lower certificate of education, with a starting salary only 180 ringgit Malaysia. After working for about 5 years, then a friend of mine introduced me one of the multi-level marketing. Then I joined that multi-level marketing and quite success. After that, I quit from my job in Department of Agriculture and continue that multi-level marketing full-time. Just after a few years, my business dropped, and at that particular time, I already bought 1 house and 1 car. Since my business dropped, I can manage to pay my monthly installment, so the bank took back my house and my car. Living with no house and no car, I have to go back and sit together with my family. With no job, jobless, staying with a family, of course, brothers and sisters are not happy, and friends also look me down. After that, I'm looking for a job, and at the same time, I also have to go and get some extra income, whereby I have to go and sell fish, vegetable, and every day I get only 3 ringgit, whereby not enough to support my family. So after that, I go for interview for the post of gardener. Actually, in my life, I dream to be a pilot, helicopter pilot. Then when I become a gardener, I start the engine of the pilot of the helicopter. But this helicopter, the fan upside down, and the fan of helicopter touching the grass, and I become a gardener because it is a bush cutter, not helicopter. So, working as a gardener with a salary of 275 ringgit, of course, not enough for me. I work in one of the hotel in Pulau Langkawi. After that, I shift to Penang and I get extra income, extra money. And this time, my wife also followed me together to Penang. And my wife opened one small shop selling these foods and whatsoever, whereby I have to help her every day after come back from my working place. This time, a friend of mine come and see me and introduce one of direct selling. This is DXN. At first stage, I refused to become a member because I already frustrated with other multi-level marketing. When he explained that this product is very good for my gout problem and sinuses, also diabetes, because I have this problem for 18 years, so I signed up as a member. At early stage, my wife not agree. I signed up as a member because we already failed in other multi-level marketing. After I signed up as a member, I consumed the product Rishi, RG&GL. It's very good for me. Then, and I believe in this product and I continue this business. The business grew very well. Then I got a lot of money. Then I managed to buy a car and also a house. Then in this business DXN also, I qualified to go for travel seminar to Australia, to Indonesia. I went to Europe trip, and lastly to Italy. So in this DXN, we only not get money, healthy, but we got freedom, and also DXN already lift me up from nobody become somebody. So I do hope that all of you will continue this business because DXN will give benefit to us. Thank you very much. See you at the top.
Now we proceed to recognize the star agents. For that, I invite Mr. Hassan Kateri to be on stage. We have Joselma Villapendo, Bulavan Benzon, Ersando Ariane, Pajarilo Salve, Pajarilo Janet, Sakina Gadiwala, Jose Pector Barbas, Anwar Muhammad Abdullah, Elisar Bubog, Elias bin Shaukat, Fauzia Ladang, Surbiana Ladang, Elmer Medina Gado, Fatima Adan Abidin, Arjunan Mr. Fidelina Hassan, Ubeda Abdullah Al-Ansari, we have the next set of star agents. Yasmin Abdurrahman, Syed Alawi Syed Hussein, Mr. Pedro Sabado Ramores, Rosario Garcia, Antonina Odrunia, Teddy Pascal, Mustafa Ambang, Edgardo Mangubat, Mariam Anwar Abdullah, Virginia Yamael, Siti Saina Abursa, Dr. Abdullah Al Taib Babikar, Mr. Hassan Muhammad Hussain, Haidar Muhammad Ahmed Babekar, Joel Astrologo, Aida Diang Tuanzon, Abaya Faildin, Now I invite Mr. Sunil Kumar, our director, to say a few words.
Friends, good morning. First of all, my deepest condolence to Sheikh Saad Salem Suba on behalf of DXN Holdings and DXN Middle East. And we really part of the family who done a very good contribution for the kingdom here. So we are not prolonging much on our activities today. But I would like to specifically give some information which can contribute for not only DXN, for the further growth of business, not only business development, system which can our Kuwaiti friends to make a travel to different places. So recently in January 26, some of our friends from Kuwait came to Kerala, India, which is one of the beautiful city in India, in my hometown. So it was a feeling that Kuwaiti friends came to India through the system. So last month, almost 18 delegates from the Kingdom of Kuwait came to UAE to represent for our DXN 3 days international conference of around 140 delegates. So Dr. Lim just now explained the system is very strong and that is proven already here. Philippines is the largest market for DXN. So why a small country comparing to India with more than 1 billion people are the number one? And today I would like to say that DXN Kuwait is done a very good contribution. When we see the data bank, almost 80% of our members are doing the repurchase. It's a very good sign. So we are sure that so many people can travel through the system. So this year end, we are expecting more than 100 delegates to Switzerland through the system. And more than 120 people are coming from India to Hong Kong and China. So from Middle East also we expect more than 80 people to Hong Kong and China. So Kuwait is one of the richest country in the world. We appreciate that. But I would like to say that you please, as a member, as a consumer member, try to recommend your friends to get the product free. It will take some time now, so that you please stick to the system at least 2 years to recommending your friends. So Mr. Haider is the top achiever of today. So what is the reason? You please try to understand. Please learn from him. He came so many times to take the pin. The reason is that he is not only successful, he created so many successful people in